started at 8 o'clock last night, and contractions were all throughout the night, consistently 10 minutes, and then kind of simmered down in the morning, having some still here and there.
So I saw this beautiful person's story, and I wanted to give you some tips and tricks from a labor pattern expert. I want to give you some things to think about because she talked about being in early labor all night long. That's usually when it starts waking you up. You need to rest as much as possible. Don't get up. Don't try to push your labor forward because you can't. You will wear yourself out. So sleep when the sun is down. Then you heard her say that they kind of petered out just a little bit. Again, don't go for a walk. Don't make them do anything. If you are in early labor that helps you meet your baby, your labor is going to continue like it wants to. Now, I'm going to tag her in a minute, but go back to her story, and she started having some significant contractions. And when she really started to pay attention to her contractions, it cuts into going to the hospital that night. So for everyone, but especially you first timers, that early labor is going to be in the middle of the night. You're going to feel that change. They're going to get stronger and they're going to get longer. Rest as much as you need to, and then it's going to continue early labor all of that day. Try not to engage in your labor too soon. Try not to just wait for the next contraction to hit. Distraction, distraction, distraction. If you're coming out of your contractions and you're talking like I am, you're still in early labor. Conserve energy, conserve energy, conserve energy. Active labor is tipping over to the longer duration from beginning to end. Active labor makes you come in emotionally into your birth space. You get kind of frustrated because you're kind of fighting against that. You got to give yourself permission, do the checklist that you have planned to do, call your support person, and that's usually when the sun goes down that first day. So the typical pattern that I see in most labors, specifically first timers, are you're going to start early labor within the nighttime. You're going to early labor, shorter contractions, but you might have to be paying attention, but you're talking like I am, all the way into the afternoon or evening to where they're turning stronger and longer. You're coming out of the logical part of your thinking, going into your birth space, and you're going to labor all night. Most of the time you go into the hospital in the middle of the night.